Do you feel that right now we have the political institutions and structures to address this kind of a challenge, food, water, energy in the future? Or are we stumbling and bumbling along and not getting it done?
Yeah, well, so I think everybody knows we're stumbling like crazy on even things as simple as just having an energy policy, but we're stumbling all over the place. And we've described it in terms of this triangle of business, government, and society, and we say this triangle is broken now. It's broken in each element, actually. Each relationship is not working the way it should.
Well, explain that. How is business? I think we'll stipulate that government is broken because we had panels on that yesterday.
Yeah.
Right. So that's not okay. Yeah. How is business broken? How is society broken?
So it's the relationships between the two that are broken. So let's just take this is a worldwide discussion, but let's take the U.S. as a microcosm of the world. And you look at the relationship between business and government, and it's a pretty adversarial relationship. Now, we in government and everybody else works to not make it that way. I know there's good actors in every scenario, but it's a pretty adversarial relationship, a pretty low trust relationship. I think if you take society and if you take NGOs as a representative of that, the relationship between business and NGOs is not particularly good. And again, in the U.S., now the relationship between NGOs and governments is not particularly good because of inaction and so forth. So it's just recognizing that piece is not working. So what can we do about it? Because the energy piece alone is plenty challenging. You know, you kind of ask, why would we step into this bigger piece and try to do something about it? But it comes from a core belief that you can actually get, you know, some very large companies, not just energy companies, I'm talking about, you know, all across the entire spectrum of sectors of business, IT, you know, urban planning companies, everything you can think of, together to work some of these projects around the world, like the development of new cities and so forth, from an energy, from a water, from a food, from a sustainability standpoint, design these, work on projects to actually get them on the ground where people can see them and become a template for something that can be used in the broader sense across the globe. That's the concept which we're you know, embarking on now.